She pressed flowers into his palms so he could feel their softness. She ran her fingers through his hair, showing him the different textures. She described the sound of laughter, the warmth of the sun, and the beauty of the stars in a way that Aiden could understand. One day, as Aiden grew older, something incredible happened. He turned toward a sound he had never reacted to before. It was a soft hum, almost imperceptible, but it reached him, and for the first time in his life, Aiden responded. He reached out his hand, his fingers moving slowly, but with purpose. Ilara's heart leapt. She could see it, the spark she had always believed in. Aiden was learning in his own way to connect with the world. He might not hear in the way others did, but he was beginning to sense the vibrations, the rhythms, the energy around him. The bond between them grew even stronger, and Ilara knew in that moment that she had done it. She had never given up on her son. She had never given up on their future. Years passed, and Aiden became a young man. While he could not speak, see, or hear in the traditional sense, he had developed a unique way of communicating, and his mind had blossomed. He had a gift for understanding the world that no one else could explain. Ilara's heart swelled with pride as she watched him become his own person. One day, Aiden took her hand and guided her to the garden behind their home. He stopped at the base of a tree and pointed upward. There, in the branches, was a bird singing its song. Aiden's eyes, which had never seen, seemed to gleam with a kind of understanding that was beyond words. It was as if he could feel the bird's song in his soul. Ilara smiled, her heart full of emotion. She had never given up on him, and in return, Aiden had never given up on the world. He had found his way, just as she had found hers, through love, resilience, and the unwavering belief that no matter how impossible the journey seemed, there was always a light within that could guide the way. And as they stood together under the shade of that tree, Ilara knew that the greatest lesson of all had been learned, not just by Aiden, but by herself. That the path to success, to peace, and to true fulfillment was never found in giving up. It was found in persevering, in believing, and in embracing the unknown with open arms. For Ilara and Aiden, their journey was far from over, but one thing was certain. As long as they had each other, they would never give up. They had already found their greatest strength, not in their circumstances, but in the light they carried within themselves. Moral of the story: no matter how difficult the journey or how impossible the odds, love, resilience, and unwavering belief can lead to miracles. True strength lies not in avoiding hardship, but in facing it with courage and never giving up.